It's time. Daventry needs you to get back to work.
I'm not sure if I remember how.
Come on, Dad. I'll help.
Rosella had grown into a beautiful young lady. She was the perfect daughter, but it was hard for me to focus on anything knowing my family was incomplete.
The Affordable Custard Initiative, really? That's the important paperwork crucial to Daventry's future? I'd rather be out searching for my son.
Come now, dear. A spoonful of custard is the only joy some people get in this life.
We have to break out of this funk. What about a vacation? The holiday's coming, and I've always wanted to visit the place where you met Mom.
We have to get through all this paperwork first.
Do you want me to whip up some chocolate chip pancakes?
That does sound good, actually. Perhaps for dinner.
Oh, I know. Staring contest. Those always cheer me up.
Oh, I don't know.
What's the matter? Afraid you might lose your undefeated record?
What? No, it's just...
Too late. Daventry Decree P33P3R5 states that no one can deny a staring contest when challenged by the royal family.
I knew that decree would backfire. You're pretty brave, challenging your father to a staring contest.
Oh, is that a smirk?
Nope. I just have a smirky mouth.
Has anyone seen my keys? Staring contest! Woo!
I see a smile.
This beard covers all smiles. You will never win.
Have I ever told you? They call me Pockets, too.
It's a family name.
Oh, are your eyes getting heavy?
No. No. Kinda. Not funny.
Okay, my eyes are really starting to hurt.
Thinking on funny thoughts. Sardine smoothies. Frog Dog Fridays. Wolfie's itchy back.
Focus, Graham. You're slipping.
You are not concentrating.
Tickle fight.
Oh, cheater! Cheaters, both of you! Alexander?
Actually, my name is Gwydion.
Oh, just right from the heart, dear.
I'm just having trouble seeing the point of all this. The words aren't coming.
Oh, Graham, since when have you had trouble finding words? Don't tell me your well has run dry.
That's cute, love, but I don't have the energy for a pun war, I'm afraid.
It was worth a shot.
Come on, let's bust out of here. Would you rather be on an adventure? We could take that trip to Kalima we've been talking about.
That does sound lovely, but every moment with you is all the adventure I could ever hope for. It's best to take care of these things now. The doctors were pretty clear about that. It's time we tell the children.
All right.
You called for me?
Yes. Your grandfather and I have something we would like to tell you.
You should probably take a seat. Bartholomew, hold on, let me gather my thoughts. You know that I have had many great and fulfilling adventures. But there comes a time in every king's life when he must... There comes a time when every king must hand over his tasks to a worthy successor. And that's why I am giving you the very important job of filing this letter with the official court of amendments to addendums. I need some changes enacted immediately.
Was that all?
Yes, the changes outlined in the letter are critical to the well-being of Daventry.
Yeah, I got it.
So,
Addendum should this be filed under?
why, the number is on the front, of course. Addendum 48677.
I see. Farewell, Grandpa. I do hope you feel better.
Hey, Gar, why haven't you been talking to me? What did I do?
Have a seat. Your grandma and I have something to tell you.
Not even sure a story could cheer me up.
What's the matter, sweetheart? Bonds of a strong family like ours are not easily broken. Actually, that does remind me of a story, one I have not thought about in a while. And interestingly enough...
Go ahead.
Interestingly enough, it's about your father. We were in the middle of a very cold winter, and Alexander was having a hard time adjusting to the life of a royal. So, we decided the best thing for everybody was to take a family vacation to Tanalorr.
Oh, the spot where you fell in love with Grandma.
Yes, and the weather was much sunnier there this time of year. It would be a great opportunity to get to know my son. I had 1,000 questions about how he escaped Manannan, but I didn't want to bombard him all at once.
So, son, I thought perhaps we'd make a little detour so I could share one of my favorite spots.
Sounds good to me. I do have one tiny request, though.
Anything for my Alexander.
Yeah, it's, it's that name.
You don't want to be called Gwydion, do you?
Oh, no. It's just, I figured since I have to learn a new name anyway, why not pick something with a little more spark in it? You know, something with a little mystery? Something like, I don't know, Caduceus the Magnificent! Yeah, I always loved that name.
You actually want to be called Caduceus?
I mean, it's just a thought. More like a dream.
Well, it's not a very princely name, but we can talk about it.
Really?
Now, what to show you first?
King Graham the Brave, huh?
One day, you will have a statue of your own, right next to mine.
I'm not really sure Alexander the Brave suits me at all.
Who else will carry on the family legacy? Come on. King Caduceus has a nice ring to it.
King Graham the Brave, huh?
One day, Check it out. The trophy that won me the knighthood.
Very nice. Wait, is that a bird bomb on the top of it?
Moving on. This is my Wetzel Wolf patch.
Zounds! When do I get a patch?
Oh, you really are my son. And this is a small sampling of my collected treasures over the years. The magic chest has provided our kingdom with many riches. The magic shield has protected Daventry for years. And these beautiful gems... Well, the gems were really just for bonus points. I like looking at them. They're purty.
After sharing a bit about my legacy with Alexander and showing him my treasures, we headed into town to grab some supplies for our trip.
Whoa! What in the yarble snoofdom is that?
Oh, hey! Alexander, right? We've been expecting you. I'm Amaya, that's Whisper.
Toodle pip.
And this is the Crumbler 2.
Whoa, what does a Crumbler 2 do?
Well, does it chop? Yes. Does it lift? Of course. Will it crumble? Most definitely. But Crumbler 2 also digs holes, smashes goblins, searches for treasure, solves puzzles, battles manticores, broils steaks, tucks in Whisper.
So soothing.
Feel like a puddin'? Got you covered. Hate small talk? So does Crumbler. No time to tend petunias? Crumbler never sleeps. It's a reasonably priced, ergonomic, one-device solution for all your crumbling needs. And of course, it doubles as a bed. You know, in case yours goes missing.
Great pitch.
Oh yeah, been working on that.
Are we still working on the spends quality time with Whisper feature?
Don't be needy.
Can I pre-order 3 Crumbler 2s?
Bold. I like that in a prince.
Well, Whisper can be bold.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty bold to love someone other than Whisper.
Daventry is so strange.
You're telling me, kid. I'm just a small-town gal trying to sell affordable shield swords and maces.
Mace? Yeah, oh, you mean the Gwydion behave stick. I'm not fully up to speed with all the regional slang yet.
That's heartbreaking.
Whisper is not a fan of Manannan.
Son, Amaya has a special surprise for you. Can you wait outside for me so it doesn't get spoiled?
Sure thing. Nice meeting everybody.
The pleasure's all ours. Proud you made it home.
Whisper could use a snack, so Whisper will escort you.
Ah! Ah!
Is it up to your specifications?
It's spectacular.
It should suit him well.
Your finest bow work yet.
Oh, and I actually have another gift. For you.
For me?
Of course. Just a little token of my appreciation for all the hard work you've put into Daventry. Here you go.
Wow! Is that solid gold?
Sure is. I melted down all the shiny gold coins you've spent here to make it. You really have earned the title of King Graham the Brave. There's been a certain boldness in everyone's eyes around here since you took the throne. And I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my... heart.
Thanks, Amaya. I know how hard it is for you to get gushy.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
So, how are we getting to this Tanalor? Where's our parade of royal steeds?
I wanted the whole family to ride together, so I booked the most spacious carriage I could think of.
Konnichiwa, riches! Boy, so good to return to your gold! I mean, fold. Holy Stromboli! You've multiplied, mated, and procreated! Ha, doink, doink! And you've let your belly day slide. I never got married. Research shows it's the #1 cause of divorce. But, just look at all those beautiful cheeks to pinch. Shalom, salami, saliva. Oh, if I met this one, I'd never forget a face like that.
Call me Caduceus.
Oh, yeah, you're that Gwydion guy. Your dad rescued me from the goblins. Pity he couldn't save you. Now then, that's enough dawdling, people. Let's get this freak show on the road. Grammy boy, you'll have to load your own luggage. Mr. Fancy Cakes is peeved you left him to die in the caves. And I forgot to pack my lifting shorts.
All right, I got this.
Do you want help?
No, dear, I got this.
I'm not sure that will all fit. Should we tie some to the roof?
It'll fit. I'll make it fit. That goes there. Nope, that's not right. Let me start over. My bag. The most efficiently packed, I might add.
That's because you stuffed everything in your cape pockets.
Oh, jeez. Rosella, how much did you pack? I told you, did you really need to bring your collection of battle axes? There we go. All aboard Team Sovereign.
Please stop trying to make that a thing. You're not even pronouncing it right.
I kind of like it.
Attaboy, Caduceus.
Bless you.
All right, unicorns, let's boogie.
Our trip was off to a great start. The heat of the sun would be nice, but nothing warmed my soul more than seeing our whole family together, making new memories and loving on each other.
Ah, it smells like rare and miraculous ingredients back here. Was that you, Alexander?
It's probably that goat creature with the one eye.
Scoot over.
I'm scooted over as far as I can go.
Anybody have any good pun? Just repeat what the person before you said, and then add your very own flavor to the list. I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing my sweet dance moves. You know what I'm talking about, Alexander?
I don't. I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring sweet dance moves. And a cat cookie.
What is a cat cookie?
Just a little concoction of mine. With one bite, it'll turn you into a cat. That's how I escaped Manannan.
You turned Manannan into a cat? You never told me that.
Well, you never asked.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, and my adventure handbook. I never leave home without it.
I'm going to bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, an adventure handbook, and lastly, my bow, obviously.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, an adventure handbook, my bow, and lastly, my favorite, popcorn-flavored jelly beans.
What are those? Never heard of them. I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, an adventure handbook, purple pumpkin lantern.
Sorry, that's not right.
Sards.
You lose.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, an adventure handbook, my bow, popcorn-flavored jelly beans, and lastly, deviled eggs. Oh, my favorite.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, an adventure handbook, my bow, popcorn-flavored jelly beans, popcorn-flavored jelly beans.
Sorry, that's not right.
Drats.
You're out.
I'm going to bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, an adventure handbook, my bow, popcorn-flavored jelly beans, a Wetzel Wolf patch. I forgot. I guess I'm out.
After I lost, I convinced the family to try another round, secretly hoping to beat my record.
I think we can get further than that. Let's try again. I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes. And adding to that, my best friend Sticky. It's a spoon of mud that I drew a face on.
That's precious.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, and deviled eggs.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, and pre-packaged snacks. Hunger attacks are real, and they're dangerous.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, snacks, and my adventurer's cap, of course.
I'm gonna bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, monkey fruit pie.
Sorry, that's not right.
Sards.
You lose.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, snacks, an adventurer's cap, and ooh, my spiky sword of fire, the one Amaya forged for me.
Cool. Well, I'd like to see this spiky sword of fire sometime.
I really wish you would have waited until you were older than 3. I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, snacks, an adventurer's cap, an adventure handbook.
Sorry, that's not right.
Drats.
You're out.
I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, snacks, my adventurer's cap, a spiky sword of fire, and lastly, a portable crumbler. Well, I hear Amaya is working on one anyways.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, snacks, an adventurer's cap, my spiky sword of fire, a portable crumbler, and my trusty pair of 100 pocket pants.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, snacks, my adventurer's cap, a spiky sword of fire, a portable crumbler, 100 pocket pants, and Choco chip batter for you know what.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a muddy spoon, deviled eggs, snacks, an adventurer's cap, my spiky sword of fire, a portable crumbler, popcorn-flavored jelly beans.
Nope.
I forgot.
You are out. Excellent work, everybody. I beat my record.
Here we are, kids. Tropical Tanalor.
What is this, like off-season?
The weather is usually so nice this time of year.
I just wanted to go swimming.
These clouds will probably pass. Let's head to the resort. I'm sure they have a heated pool.